Hello everyone. I hope everyone is fine and good of health. This is your teacher Mohammed Usama. Today our video lesson 1. So let's get started. Topic Unit 3 Workbook Listen. Page 95-96. Okay guys, open your book, page number 95, Oxford book and have dictionary with you as well. Okay class. Workbook Unit 3. Listen. Listen goal. Listen and analyze the characters. We are going on A. Listen to the story, the exam, what is about, take notes, then choose true or false. T for true, F for false. Now I'm going to read this story for you, then we are going to listen this again. The exam. My name is Ben and my best friend name is Jack. When we met, Jake loved school and was a cheerful boy. We played soccer on the playground, made fantastic model in arts class, and sang loudly in music class. Last September, our teacher told us that we had a very important exam in December, that we should study hard for it. So I made a study plan and studied for 5 more hours every week. When I asked Jake if he wanted to study together, he said he'd rather play his new computer game. Jake started playing this game for several hours a night and all weekends. He was always sleepy at school because he would stay up late playing his game. When I tried to talk about studying, he went quiet. He only wanted to talk about his game. Finally, in December, we took the exam. It was difficult, but I could answer most questions. Jake was nervous and finished quickly. Then he ran home without saying goodbye. Weeks later, I saw that I did very well on the exam. I was happy, but Jack didn't do well. He want to talk. He didn't want to talk. Okay, we are going on the next page. Top of the page. Yes. About it for a long time. Finally, he said he didn't study because he wasn't smart enough. He had been worried and unhappy. I told him that he was smarter than me and that I only did well because I studied hard. His face went red and he said he was a foolish. We agreed on that and then went out to play soccer in the yard. Class, find out the difficult words from here and find out in your dictionary, translate that, and then you make understand what I'm saying in this paragraph. Now listen this paragraph again, then we are going to do true and false.
Page 95. Workbook. Unit 3. Listen. A. Listen to the story, The Exam. What is it about? Take notes. Then choose T for true or F for false. The Exam.
My name's Ben, and my best friend is Jake. When we met, Jake loved school and was a cheerful boy. We played soccer on the playground, made fantastic models in art class, and sang loudly in music class. Last September, our teacher told us that we had a very important exam in December and that we should study hard for it. So I made a study plan and studied for 5 more hours every week. When I asked Jake if he wanted to study together, he said he'd rather play his new computer game. Jake started playing this game for several hours a night and all weekend. He was always sleepy at school because he would stay up late playing his game. When I tried to talk about studying, he went quiet. He only wanted to talk about his game. Finally, in December, we took the exam. It was difficult, but I could answer most questions. Jake was nervous and finished quickly. Then he ran home without saying goodbye. Weeks later, I saw that I did very well in the exam and I was happy. But Jake didn't do well. He didn't want to talk about it for a long time. Finally, he said he didn't study because he wasn't smart enough. He had been worried and unhappy. I told him that he was smarter than me and that I only did well because I studied hard. His face went red and he said he was foolish. We agreed on that and then went outside to play soccer in the yard.
Okay, class. Now you have to write some notes to remember this story. So write these notes here on this place. Now we are going to do true and false. Jake usually enjoys school. True. Jake studied hard for the exam. False. Jack isn't smarter enough to do well in the school. False. Because he's a smarter guy. Yes, he is not studying at these days. He's busy in playing computer games. So, class, we are going to be okay, class. Think about the exam. How do you know that Jack is unhappy before the exam? Choose the correct answer. Class, there's only two answers. He changed his normal activities because he's not studying, he's playing computer games, he's quiet and he's only want to talk about game. He's only not talking about only games, not about his studies. That is the main problem. So we use A and B. Okay, class, now we are going to see and think what we are going. Class, we listen the audio before. That's why I'm going to give you answers this way. The teacher tells Jack and Ben they should study hard. So for a few months, for a few days, all the time. It's for a few months. What Jack started doing, making a steady plan, studying until late night, neither of the above. Jack is playing computer games, so none of the above. How does Ben feel about the exam? Ben, it wasn't easy, but he tried hard. He wouldn't do well, he was nervous. It's A. It wasn't easy, but he tried hard. Why does Ben think he did well on the exam? Because he is really smart, because he studied hard. Class, because he wasn't sleepy. So he studied hard. He can make up the lesson plan for 5 hours extra in a week. Okay, class. Now we are going to page 96. We have some questions. We have to write their answers. Like, what is Jake usually like at school? Jake, he is usually a cheerful and enjoys school. Then, what did Jack do instead of studying? He plays computer games as always, as you know, like this computer game played every time. How did Ben get ready for exam? He make a plan and study 5 hour extra class. Uh, you have to see every week is not written here means hours and hours after every week. There is no place, so write it down on your notebook. Every week, after hours, use every week. Why do you think Jake ran home without saying goodbye? He was unhappy and worried because exam is not going well. He didn't study. Why did Jack want to study for the exam? He thought he wasn't smart enough. How did Jack feel after he talked to Ben at the end of the story? He felt happy, I think so. He felt foolish because he didn't study. Okay, class. Now we are going to listen this and answer these questions.
Page 96. E. Listen. Choose the correct answer. 1. In Japan, it is polite to take your shoes off before going into a house.
So, class, you listen In Japan, it is polite to take off your shoes before going into a house.
2. Sanjay is a cheerful man.
Sanjay is a cheerful man.
3.
William is fascinated by dinosaurs.
William is fascinated by dinosaurs.
4.
I was foolish because I stayed up until 11 p.m.
I was foolish because I stayed up until 11 p.m. last night.
last night.
5.
My brother is unhappy about the big exam next week.
My brother is unhappy about the big exam next week.
6.
Karen was so sleepy in English class this morning.
Karen was so sleepy in English class this morning, like you are sleeping in your English class. Yeah, Karen is also sleeping in their English class. Okay, class. Now we are going to the next question. This is our last question of this lecture. Listen and read and complete the sentence. First, we are going to listen and then we are going to fill it.
Page 96. F. Listen and read. Complete the sentences.
Last week, my cat had 3 baby kittens, and I was
I was fascinated by them.
fascinated by them. They all have the same brown and white stripes, but they are also very different. The biggest one is called Lulu, and she is very curious about everything.
She's very curious about everything.
Denzel is the middle one, and he's always sleepy.
He is always sleepy.
The smallest one is my favorite because he's very cheerful
He's very cheerful
and wants to play all the time. He isn't shy. He doesn't have a name yet, but I might call him Lionel because he's as brave as a lion.
Okay, class, this is our last question of this lesson. I hope you enjoy it. See you next week for a new lesson. Take care and repeat it at home. Have a nice time. Bye bye.